Wait, do you want me to analyze the game for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Now I don't see my chat, so that's why I.
Wait, don't tell me you have one screen.
Yeah, of course I have
Oh
one screen.
my god, no way. Wait, why don't you have a second screen?
It's too distracting.
You could just turn it off.
No, it's too distracting. Maybe I can open the chat on my phone 1 second.
Yeah, you can do that. We're gonna be coaching Elazer. He's been playing AOE4. We'll see how it goes. He's been playing for about 2 weeks, and
I think the idea of like having chat on phone is pretty good.
He's about to hit Conquer 1, but he only plays French, so we're gonna help him a little bit. All right, let's get into it. Oh, you can't if you're gonna continue playing AOE4. By the way, maybe compete one day. You can't play yellow, just so you know.
You
gotta play a different color. No,
Why not?
It's taken already, so.
Wait, is it your color or what?
Yeah, you can.
What does Marinlord play?
Pink.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
He's forced by his team. He can't. He doesn't pick. It's picked for him, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I try to play with like my opponent red and me blue. I think.
Yeah, you can do that.
You know,
but
I
okay.
I look at the.
But make yourself blue, because on water maps, seeing blue is very difficult. So.
No, but I just use the option that gives.
Yeah. Oh no, like
standard.
colors. Yeah. All right, let's see.
Standard colors.
So, have you been doing any other builds than the one that?
No.
Okay.
Just this one.
So, guys, just to give because I'm streaming now too. So, just to give like the background. So, I coached Elazer I think 2 days ago for like 3 hours. We talked about the game and stuff. So right now he's doing the pro scout into knights and then a lot of knights and then some archers, and he tries to win the game that way because it's the simplest way to, I think, learn the game, to learn the basics, economy, and everything else. So I personally gave him advice that I think he should be doing this for a while until he literally learns like the buildings and what the civs do and stuff. So
yeah, exactly. Because this game, for example, I'm pretty sure I saw like 3 new units that I have never played against before.
Yeah,
you know, so and most of the buildings I have no idea what is going on. So
yeah, I think a lot of people in AOE4 like genuinely don't realize how much stuff there is to learn. Because for us, it's like we've been playing, so it's like you know the difference between X or Y, but yeah, as a new player, there's a lot of unique units and like a lot of unique interactions. So, but yeah. All right, the mill is okay. Should be on time.
I think it's all
right.
Pretty tight.
Oh, where's the knight? Okay, there it
well,
is.
Look at my resources. It's 10, 10, 10. It's perfect.
All right. I mean, this part, you got it down, right?
Yeah, I got it down. And okay, and with SimCity, can you pause? I'm thinking, so around the TC, I want to leave space, right? Like 3 squares of space, so I can put farms all around my TC, right?
Yeah, so in perfect world, yeah, that's like what you want to do with every civ, to just put 12 farms eventually, but don't bother with it too much. Just so you know, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's good if you do it, but like you don't want to build all around your TC, but you can build like on this side just fine. Like don't worry about it too much.
And with my my cavalry something, right? I put it on the left because I want it closer to my opponent. And then I want to make a square with my buildings to make a
so you can
middle, right?
Wait, do you see my mouse as well or no?
Yes, I see your mouse.
Okay. So you want to put like, you can do archer range here, and then keep here and more production around it, so that your keep is in the front. And you have keep like between the 2 wood lines eventually, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, cool. And it would be, so I need to like mine the berries, right? To make a keep.
Yeah, but by the time you make a keep, you'll do that.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, and around the gold I make houses because it's the like least moving time, I feel like, from gold.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. One thing you need to like know, this is for like at higher level, if you do get pushed, like with French you're not gonna, because you're the one being aggressive, but if you played other civs, if you put all your houses here, if you're getting all in, they're gonna ram down all your houses and you're probably gonna just be in a pretty bad spot. So, but with French it doesn't matter, because yeah, you'll be the one. Like, if you're getting rammed as French, then you probably messed up pretty bad. Okay, so first thing you check is the gold, which is fine. Okay, so this is China, as you can see, as you already know probably, and this is Barbican. So Barbican is like a mini keep, okay, in feudal age. So this is one of their landmarks, okay? So China and Jushi can actually build all the landmarks in the game. So they don't choose one or the other, they can build both.
Oh, how come? They can like build one and then the other?
Yeah, so they have dynasties. We don't need to get super into it, but they have basically dynasties. So if they have two feudal... So initially, China has 30% extra vision on their scouts, okay? So China scouts are really strong because they can see your scout before you see them. So they can actually avoid you and get all the sheep that way. Does that make sense? It's actually really strong.
Yeah, I mean, the scout is more vision, so he sees your scout, he can outplay you.
Yeah, so if you look like at his vision, like look how much scout scout sees.
Yeah, he can scout my scout when I don't see his scout, and then he chooses a better path.
Yeah, he chooses better path, yeah. So it's pretty big advantage at high level. So that's their Tang dynasty. You can see it on the left. When they age up to feudal, they're still in Tang dynasty. But if they build a second landmark in feudal, which is Imperial Academy, then they unlock Song Dynasty. Song Dynasty makes their villagers produce, I think it's 4 or 5 seconds faster. So they basically get French bonus when they go Song Dynasty. Okay, so this is one of the two landmarks, and it's a defensive one. It can just it's a garrison. It can be upgraded with Springald and cannon emplacement. The other one, it allows them to produce these guys, Imperial officials, and they boost the tax economy. Now I'll explain what that is, because I'm assuming you don't know. So China and Jushi, every time they drop off a resource, they get 1 gold onto the building. Okay? So if this one villager drops off, doesn't matter if it's 1 food or 10, it's going to be 1 gold in the mill. And this Imperial official can pick up the gold and drop it off the TC. And it's very OP, yes. Also, what he's doing right now, when he has this thing above him, he's supervising it. So any resource that gets dropped off on this mill, he drops off 20% more. So when he drops off sheep, he doesn't drop off 10, he drops 12 food. So it's not 12 gathered, it's bonus to food out of nowhere. So China will always have these imperial officials on like food, gold, stone, and wood to boost their economy. So if you can, always try to snipe imperial officials. Like, don't die for them, you know, but you always want to snipe them over villagers.
Okay.
Because
how expensive are they?
They're not expensive. They're 70-35 from the landmark. So they're this from TC, but you don't make them from TC. You make them from the landmark. But they kind of screw with their economy, and if you can cause idle time with them, they have to re-click to supervise on each building. So, you know, you kind of ruin their economy. So this, you don't do this. Like, this is too much damage taken. This knight needs to be as healthy as possible, and at this point, you can't really harass anywhere. So, if you scouted... I don't know if you scouted beforehand. I don't think you did that he went Barbican first, which is, by the way, not common. You go Imperial Academy first. But if you do scout this, I would probably, what I would adjust is I would not even build a knight. I would just go into scouts immediately, and I would get another eco upgrade. Because you can't harass anywhere here. Like, this is next to TC, this is obviously walled, this is protected. So you can't do anything here. This building is basically a big house. It gives 40 population, and you can garrison in it.
Does it shoot?
No, it does not.
Garrison?
No, it doesn't. It's like a house. And this is also China and Jushi have both the same thing. Now, Jushi's legacy, they do not have same landmarks. China and Jushi have completely different landmarks. So everything else that I'm telling you is exactly the same. Also, important thing, when they supervise a building, the building runs or works 150% faster. So upgrades faster. Yeah, so for example, your wheelbarrow is 1 minute and 30, okay? His wheelbarrow is 36 seconds.
Damn.
So one of the most broken civs for pro scouting is China and Jushi, because their pro scouting takes 30 seconds to research. So before, like, his build is not good, right? Like, you know, he's like low ranked, but if this guy was higher ranked, his pro scouting would be pretty much done like as you're starting yours. So yeah, in that case,
how come? Really?
Because they can age up pretty quickly and then supervising.
Yeah.
Also, China and Jushi construct buildings. I think it's 50% faster.
Okay, so that's why they build a landmark faster than I do.
Yeah, they build everything faster. Yeah, that's why China will age up at like 320, 330 or something like that, because they build faster. But they build everything faster. Walls, you know. So yeah, so if you saw this, I would probably just go Scouts immediately. If he goes Imperial Academy into Pro Scouts, you do want to build Knights to counter that. And most of the Chinese players should, as you go up in rank, produce immediate Pro Scouts into Barracks to counter your Pro Scouting and defend their own Pro Scouting.
Okay, and versus this, I could play like just Scouts immediately and straight into Castle, or would you play
No. I would just mass, like, not mass, I would make 5 scouts to Pro Scout, and then I would go into Knight Archer and just heavy commit onto attacking. Because the point of Pro Scouting is you want to starve them out of food. So let's assume you take his deer and you take yours, he will run out of food. Like once the sheep are done and the bears are done, he has to go out and then he's dead, right? Because he has no protection of TC and everything else.
And farms are too expensive.
Yeah. So this is his second landmark in feudal. So you can see he's gonna switch to Song Dynasty, which is gonna make his TC produce villagers faster. So another thing, when they supervise their scouts, they're made super fast, which you'll see in a second. Like his build is completely wrong. Like what he's doing is like completely opposite, but yeah.
Okay, so they have tiers and they have dynasties, and those are two different things.
What do you mean tiers?
Tiers are like ages, you know.
Okay,
like
okay, yeah. So every civ has 4 ages. That doesn't change. They just have landmarks are the things you age up with, right?
Yeah.
So they have, they can produce all landmarks, and all landmarks, once you build them both from the same age, you get the dynasty activated, basically, the bonus.
Okay.
So China, by the way, China is one of the most complicated civs, as you can see, for which reasons. There's a lot that they can do and stuff like that.
So now they're second age, but they're gonna be like second dynasty or something like that now.
Yeah.
Now,
so,
and the dynasty gives you some bonuses.
Yeah. So this dynasty for China gives you, so you can see the villager now is 15 seconds to produce.
Okay.
So he actually produces faster than you now. So that's the Song Dynasty that they do if they build both of these. Now this landmark will increase all the taxes. So taxes is a thing that I told you. Every time they drop off a resource or research an upgrade, they get taxes. So all the buildings within this area will produce double taxes or give you double taxes. Now another thing to know is all the production buildings also give you taxes when you produce stuff. So you'll see here he's getting an upgrade. And wait, what? That can't be right. Oh, he got 64 gold for getting an upgrade that costs less to upgrade. So
okay, interesting.
It's
okay, I don't need to learn everything about Chinese right now.
Okay.
We got maybe
that's like the basics, okay? Let's focus on the game now. So right now what you need to do is you need to deny pro scouting from the opponent. Like you need to be active with the knights on his side of the map.
Yeah, I stole some of his food in the middle. I took almost all the deer. But yeah, I didn't. Yeah, this I don't know what's happening.
You're stealing some, you're delivering some. I mean, it's okay. It's fair. It happens.
I mean, I'm gonna micro it. I think I'm pretty sure I stole almost all the deer from him. Like, I mean, not all, but
if you took more than he did, then you can commit to full aggression. You know, because he will run out of food first. But again, China is very good, so. Even if you steal some deer, he might have equal amount of food because of the 20% drop-off. Or 20% extra resources, I mean, when they drop off resources.
And what are the wolves for on the map? Is just
to be annoying.
To annoy you?
Yeah.
Okay, so they are like pretty useless.
So there used to be a mechanic with them that's no longer in the game, but there used to be a civ that was gaining gold when they killed them. But that doesn't exist anymore.
I get this guy, maybe not.
Okay, so right now, let me actually look at your POV. So right now, okay, you're aging up super fast. Okay, your Civ doesn't benefit at all from phased age ups.
Yeah, I had no money to even use the upgrades from this.
Yeah, because you're aging up too quick. So like other Civs, if they age up, they will unlock like knights, or they're gonna unlock better upgrades or better economy or whatever. The only thing you're unlocking with Royal Institute is Royal Bloodline or
Royal
Bloodlines, which is extremely expensive for 41 workers to have. Okay, and extending the game against a Civ that will out scale you or out boom you is not a great idea. So for example, if you played against Civ that doesn't scale as well into later stages, you can do this. But because China is better than French later stages, you're basically extending. It's like.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like playing against Broodlord Infestor in Wings of Liberty. You know what I mean? Yeah, ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it's like playing versus Protoss.
Right.
You need to kill them fast. But in StarCraft 2 you actually cannot kill them also, so it's pretty tough.
Yeah. So this landmark gives you a shit ton of vision. That's all you gotta know. And he's building it in the back, which is kind of funny. Like, this gives you absurd vision, by the way. So sometimes you might think someone is like map hacking. You'll see when this thing finishes, it's gonna be like, look
okay, this gives vision of what?
Of like just around it. You see this? This is all from this landmark. Yeah, it's massive radius.
So he can build it like somewhere at the front.
So if he built it here, he would have vision until like here. Yeah.
That's broken. That's giga broken.
And this landmark has an ability. It reveals all enemy workers for 15 seconds.
That's insane.
It is.
So China is like S tier or what?
Yeah. I mean, French is too, but yeah, China is really good. Okay, so right now in this situation, like, to me, this game is already, like, wrong as hell, right? Because
yeah, no, I understand.
You are both in castle, but I feel like this is worse for you. Now, because you're in this situation already, what you should do now is immediately drop double monastery and try to get relics. So just like you're fighting over deer, you should drop double monastery and get the relics. Relics are extremely important in this game.
Why not one monastery?
Because you want to get them ASAP and you have the army advantage now. So you want to get them as quickly as possible, because he will probably focus on the relics too. And you can see he's going double knights as well.
Okay, like the top left relic I'm not getting, right?
Yeah,
like
this one, yeah, that's like too greedy to go for. Like, that's crazy.
But everything else is doable.
So you should go for this one and this one first. The middle ones, when you get the middle ones, then the side ones you can defend with knights. Okay? You can protect with knights. But the middle ones, if he's going for a lot of spearmen, it's head-on engages and it might not be the best for you. So yeah, I would go for these three.
So you say in this situation I should do that, but I shouldn't play like this.
No, you should not play like this.
So when I play French, I should generally speaking play feudal.
Yeah, you should play feudal and like try to force the opponent to stay in feudal. So because look what's happening right now. He has no units, by the way. Like, let's talk about that first. He has 2 spearmen. If you actually did a dive, like from here, let's say, from the bottom side into here, he just loses the game. Like, the whole eco is idle and the game is over. He has nothing to defend. I mean, this is 29 idle villagers. But he's gonna run out of food actually pretty quickly, and when he does, he needs to go out on the map. Now, what's gonna happen now, I assume, right? I didn't watch this game. He's gonna push you back with the knights, and then he's gonna be able to go on the berries, or even on the boar. So you lose all the pressure that you've had, basically.
Well, this game was terrible. I don't think that happened.
Okay.
I also was thinking that before I dive, I want like +1 defense upgrade.
Yeah, you do. But if the opponent is super rushing fast, and like you can't just let them, because it's like it's just being greedy, and you just like let them fucking do it. You know, you gotta try punish it with something.
Okay. Also, at what point do you think I should get the knight health regen upgrade?
Okay. The best answer is when it's gonna give you value on how many knights you will save from it.
So like when I have like 3 knights with low HP.
If you have like 2-3 knights with low HP, it's worth it. But also you shouldn't have 2-3 knights with low HP super early on. So you should have that at like I don't know, when you have like 15 knights, you should have some knights that are weak, right? So if you have first 3 knights and they're all low HP, you shouldn't get that upgrade. Because you need actual knights to do stuff on the map, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, then I played it pretty bad. I always get it super fast.
Yeah. Because it's that upgrade. That upgrade used to be very cheap, and then they nerfed it. That's why it's so expensive. Like it used to be, I think, 50 wood and 125 gold. So it was like it was too good. So yeah. So also in this game, the thing that you did with the landmark, if you want to age up this fast, you should have gone for guild hall. This landmark, you only go for it if either you're getting all in and you're trying to survive, and if you survive, you win the game, or if you think you can kill your opponent with the Royal Bloodlines. This landmark is useless once you go Imperial, because these upgrades are just Imperial upgrades.
Wait, why does it say the Imperial upgrade is 490? I think it's 700 gold, right?
So it's actually 500 food, 1000 gold. But they're discounted. Wait, are these wrong actually?
Yeah, those are
more
wrong.
expensive?
I think those are like accounted twice. No, but in game it's
No,
700
you know
gold.
what's...
In game it's 700 gold.
So they change... Are you sure?
Yeah, in game it's 700 gold. Yeah. For sure. And I think maybe it just... Because we're watching replay, maybe it counts.
No, I think this is old... It's old value. Twitch chat is saying the French biology is 300, 700. Okay. I actually didn't even realize that. Because, okay, so this upgrade is Royal Bloodlines. The other civilizations have basically same upgrade. It's called different and it gives you less HP. So that's probably why. I didn't even realize that. So anyway, these upgrades are just Imperial upgrades that are cheaper. You don't actually gain anything in Imperial. Like if you go Imperial, this landmark is useless. Like you never built it, right? So if you're...
So this is castle all-in, Mark.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Like you're either defending and ending the game or you're ending the game. So if the game is even or you're like, okay, I can't kill my opponent, you should go with Guild Hall. Okay, do you know how to use Guild Hall? Have you ever used it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably wait until you have like 2000, is that correct?
Yeah, and then you Red Palace, which is the Imperial landmark.
Cool.
So that's how you age up to age 4 with French. So the advantage of Guild Hall compared to the other Civ landmarks is you let it stack up the food, and basically you should look at it like you get Imperial age up with basically for free with food. You just pay gold, right? Because you pull out the food from Guild Hall, and then you can build the landmark. And the whole time you can produce units. So that's another like advantage if you go for Guild Hall, for example. So yeah, in this case, I would 100% go Guild Hall, because right now, even if you started Royal Bloodlines immediately, by the time you have it, he's already going to have Knight Spearman against it. So it's like, you know. Also another thing, you have too many on wood right now. What you should be doing, the monastery stuff I mentioned, you can also slowly start getting enough stone for second town center. You can see he already got it, but he actually never chopped wood. So because the game is like stabilized now, like no one's killing anybody, you should slowly start getting stone to get a second TC. Because the game is not ending, so you want to make sure you don't fall behind on economy. And you should start producing crossbows if you see that he's going knights too. I don't know if you actually scouted it or not, but if you did, you should be going crossbows here.
Yeah, later I started getting crossbows. Okay. Where would you get the second TC? Would you get it like bottom right?
So the position of second TC
right,
doesn't matter. You put whatever, I would put it here. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just place it anywhere. So like archers, if you have this amount, you should always upgrade your units first, okay? Like always upgrade the highest amount of units that you have. So in this case, you upgraded your knights first, but archers would get a lot more value from that, because they get quite a bit more damage.
Yeah. Overall, the archer upgrade is probably more impactful than the knight upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
no?
So another thing, these scouts that are AFK, you can put them on patrol. So
I put them in a second, in a circle around his base.
Okay. So you can see, like right now, you're in a weird spot where you're sitting in front of his base, and his base is a lot harder to harass than yours. Yours is completely open, and he has you know, some spearmen and kind of a lot of better setup to harass you. And now he's going for relics. You can see that. So this is very standard, like what he's doing. You do the knight to harass. Behind it, you get relics, and you protect the relics with, you know, whatever spearmen or more knights or crossbows. Okay.
My macro slipped like extremely hard right now. Yeah, it was awful.
Also, you have a lot of archers. So you want to make sure you have plus attack with the archers. It's super important. Alright.
I should do some run-bys myself.
So look at this. It's 14 minutes he's out of food. So if you were still in feudal, by the way, let's say you never aged up, you would have probably like 20 knights and let's say 35 archers at this point, right? If not even more knights. He would have 7 knights and 13 spears. So he literally has no chance to win that fight.
And can I fight here under the landmark?
Well, you don't need to. You can just rotate and fight on the berries because he's out of food.
Right, or the wood? Can I attack the wood?
Yeah, you could. Like attacking here is like you can, but like you don't need to. You know, even if you deny this, it's like 5 villagers. You preferably deny 35 here.
Yeah, I guess the most important is wood and food. The food is most important, and wood can help you get farms. So wood is also important.
Yeah, I mean wood is the easiest to harass a lot of times because you know where the wood is. You know, you like he can't chop it at 5 different locations. It's usually always the main wood line.
And why can't he chop it at 5 different locations?
Because I mean, like you start with 2 wood lines, right? So it's like he's most likely here. If he's not here, he's there. So you know where his villagers are.
Like, what about like the wood lines everywhere else, the small ones?
I mean, that's just like
2 years of edging.
if he goes there
2 more years.
and you scout it,
Love
he
your
just
Beasty.
loses a bunch of villagers. So
Yeah, okay.
it's a bit too risky.
Yeah, I just played pretty bad. I was having hard trouble like splitting my army and stuff like that. Here, I don't know why I went back. Can I push it? Should I push it? I should push it, right?
You could have, yeah. Like, because the thing is, you know his units are here, right? The problem is, whenever you do attacks around the base, you're committing, right? Because your reinforcements is cut off. So, I don't know if you remember when you played against the English guy, I told you to cut off reinforcements and then you go back on the army.
I remember.
So, if you go here, his army is in between your main base and the army, which means he can just wait, and then he can just kill your whole army. So only go commit like that when you're sure you can actually beat the army that's coming. In this case, you would probably lose everything, but yeah. So right now, 44 archers. Like, even still with your army, I would be looking for a fight. Like, you can 100% be aggressive with this. Leave 1 archer or leave 1 scout here or something to scout for this to make sure he doesn't go back to it, right? And then I would rotate here and attack this wood line. Because you know, or I don't know if you saw, but he moved everything from this wood line. So you can just rotate. And because he has no food, he has to be getting it somewhere. Like, he can't play without food. So you just need to find that.
The farms.
Yeah. So he's playing super defensive. Like this should be an easy engage for you, by the way. This is an easy win for you. 12 knights versus 10 knights and 44 archers with kiting. It's GG.
Yeah, should push his army, you think? Yeah.
Yeah. This 100% win. Like if you go here, it's over. There's no chance to win this. So
yeah, I just have
this is a problem I had when I started playing AOE4. I always overestimated the defensive buildings a lot. Like, I always thought, like, oh, if I go there, I'm going to lose a bunch of stuff. At this point, you can literally attack from here and probably win the game. Because, yeah, you just have more.
Yeah, and I have +2 armor, right? So, from arrows. So his TC and his garrison doesn't...
At this point, the TC damage is irrelevant. Like, yeah, it's going to do damage, but it's not like feudal where you actually just lose a shit ton. The relics, you need to focus way more on them, because I don't know if you get them normally, but they're very, very, very important.
Yeah,
By the
I
way-
try to, but I don't focus on them that much.
Yeah, you gotta. So another thing that the reason why relics are good, you get the relics, and then you get sacred sites. If you cap sacred sites, they give you gold, but also you put a timer on your opponent. Okay? So let's say some games you cannot end. Either you don't know how to end, or you just can't break him. If you capture the sacred sites, he has to come out on the map. So you force him to fight. Okay, like right now, you can take 2 knights, send them here. You can take 2 knights, shift-click them here. Okay, Nest of Bees are, well, you probably learned what they are if you didn't know.
Yeah, that's how that's what I'm asking from the start, like how do I beat those guys?
So you need to use staggered formation.
I think I used it in a second.
Okay, do not target fire with archers unless you have like a lot of them. The best way to kill them is just melee units.
Do
But-
crossbows deal with that or no?
Sorry?
Crossbows, do they hit harder versus this or no?
I mean, they do, but you never want to run up and shoot at the Nest of Bees with your ranged
Okay,
units.
yeah.
Like, preferably you don't fight here at all. Like, only take fights where you're doing something with it. Like, you're not doing anything here, for example.
Yeah, also killing landmarks. I thought I'm killing. I actually thought the landmarks die forever, and I thought he's dead.
No,
But
no, no, you can just
reduce
repair them
right?
up.
So it is literally useless what I'm doing.
I mean, killing this is fine, but like, again, you gotta be like, okay, he's getting food somewhere, okay? This is too tiny, as you can see, and as you can see, he went here. Like, you could have killed
Yes, I
this
keep
and then
actually
rotate
top
it. Yeah, but still, if you dive through here, you can kill a bunch of villagers here, right? So,
Yeah.
you should always, like, be asking, like, okay, where is he getting units, or how is he getting food, and so on and so forth.
Like
you
I
can
thought
see-
here I thought I won the game because I killed like 2 of his landmarks. I was like, yeah, easy.
I mean, okay, to put it into perspective, you threw this fight very badly, and it still went pretty well for you. So that's how much better position you were in.
Okay.
Like, if you took this fight here earlier, you can imagine how much better it would be, because you didn't even have Nest of Bees
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, that was pointless. I don't know why I did that. And the ramps are good, you think? The ramps. Or should I push even without ramps? Just push
You
without
can
ramps.
push without rams. So this is another bait that like newer players or lower league players think. Like, to kill your opponent, you need rams. But for example, at high level, you actually rarely build rams to push. You just push into resources. Because instead of making a ram, you can just make like 2 more archers or 3 more archers. So you should think about it like that. Obviously, it's not like don't ever make it. It just, you don't necessarily need them to push or end the game.
Yeah, it's just about eco damage, not about killing buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, no, don't ever fight against this landmark, by the way.
Oh, I walked into it. What does it do?
It's Nest of Bees, except it deals like double damage or something from Nest of Bees. Actually, even
Wait,
more.
did this
I think.
building? This build itself, it shoots? This building itself shoots?
Yeah, it's this is the landmark.
I haven't. I haven't noticed.
So this is their H4 landmark. Look. Okay, just out of range. So it deals 15 damage, 16 burst attacks. So you do the math on that one.
Okay, yeah.
Nest of Bees do 8 burst attacks, 6 damage. So
Oh my god.
yeah.
I thought I'm getting shot by Nest of Bees. I didn't know it's the building.
No, it's the landmark. You need to make either cannons or trebuchets against this. Okay, so this is a very good target to deny. And this is pretty easy for you to deny, okay? Now, this he's gonna build it. All you gotta do is immediate siege workshop and just make a cannon and kill it.
Anon is the Imperial, the strong one, yeah?
Yeah, like the bombard
Okay.
that kills
Okay.
buildings. So
Yeah, I went for Rams. Is that not good, I guess?
I mean, you can, but at this point, yeah, you can get like 1 bombard.
Yeah,
is really
I had workers there. It's probably
Like, again, if you have too much wood and you have gold, like, this is also good. Like, you know, you shouldn't just wait now to get gold. But in general, yeah, just making bombard is better. So do you know what Red Palace does?
I mean, it shoots, right?
Right. You can also put buildings around it. You know that.
So the same as a keep.
Yeah, it's a keep. So
it's a keep, yeah. So what else does it do?
Okay, so it has an Arbalest attack. Arbalest is a attack that deals 62 damage 2 times. So Red Palace is actually extremely strong. Now, if you garrison 15 villagers, they will also do the Arbalest attack.
No.
Yes.
No.
So Red Palace can kill the enemy keep in like 30 seconds if you put 15 villagers inside it. That's how strong it is.
Yeah,
so
but he doesn't have enough range here. I should have put it closer to him or what?
No. So just like you cannot fight under his landmark, he cannot fight under this either. That's why he's trapping it down. That's why he's not even engaging. I'm assuming he just sits and traps it down. He cannot fight into it. If he fights into this, he's literally going to lose his whole army. So you put this landmark forward. Now the problem is when you put keeps or landmarks forward like this, you're open to what he's doing. Okay, so this is like a very classic bait. You know, you were like, ooh, I'm going to put Red Palace in front of his base and he can't go out. And then he just makes traps and kills it. And if he pushes here, you lose your landmark forever, right? Because he's just going to build a keep and that's it. A better spot for Red Palace would have been here. You still get the big, actually like here. You would get the big gold, you get the small gold, you get the stone, and you defend the sacred site. And you semi-defend, you know, if you put it here, you defend kind of everything in the back, right?
Can I put the red keep on the trees? On those trees or no?
Where?
That you just showed. No, you just showed like...
Yeah, this is a stealth forest, so you can build on this.
Oh, okay, didn't know.
Yeah, so you know what it does, right? You lose vision when you go in it.
And your opponent doesn't see your units, or...?
Right, but you also don't have vision. So the only way to get vision in stealth forest is through scouts and towers.
What if you walk into it?
You have like basically point blank vision.
Oh, so okay.
So for example, one cool thing you can do is, let's say here, you have a knight and another knight is chasing you. So what you can do is you run from here, you run into stealth forest, and you can just go around and go back, and he won't see you.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna lose vision of you.
How do you realize it's a stealth forest? Is it the red?
No, you just see it on the map, on the mini map.
Oh.
You can see the little.
Okay.
So this is a full forest. Stealth forest will usually have these like, I don't know, like this fucking grass or flowers under it. You see?
Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah.
So stealth forest, there's some maps that have a lot of stealth forests, by the way. So it can be used like strategically pretty well. So a good place to put your scouts, by the way, is if you put scout to patrol, you put it from here to here. And it's within the stealth forest, but it's gonna see everything, but the enemy won't see your scout.
Ah, very nice. Yeah. Because you can see my vision right now. I actually have like some scouts spread, I think. Yeah. I lost some of them, but yeah. I probably should be in the stealth forest. I just get outmultitasked a little bit. I have a very hard time splitting units.
I mean, this was a good kill for you. The problem is he's been on 2 TC and you never made a second TC.
Yeah,
if you made a
like
second... Yeah, if you made a second TC, you would be ahead on villagers by about probably 20 right now. Right? So, like, you would have 130-ish villagers. So this would be a pretty decent spot for you. Do you know what the next resource you need to fight over? Like, do you know what your goal is actually here, right now?
Well, I mean, I'm fighting for the stone and gold, right?
Okay. Everything needs to be put into denying gold right now. So you denied gold, which was good move. Immediately, I would attack here into his base. Like, this is the last place I would go for. Like, this is a no-go. So immediately from here, just break this and go into his base. And when you break it, just run knights through his base.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you always do with cavalry. It doesn't matter if you have more or less units, just run by. Because if you run by, you do like safe damage, right? You'll always do some damage. But if you take the main fight... Yeah, but you like imagine if you ran 5 knights here, right? You idle all this, trebuchet comes out, you kill the treb, then you run through, you idle all of that, and you lose 5 knights, but you effectively killed like 20 units because you didn't produce them.
Okay, so you don't run by like your whole army, just 5 knights.
Yeah, not whole army, no. Unless you're sure you're gonna, come out ahead. you don't do that.
Okay, I'm repairing red keep. Does that cost me money?
Yeah, it costs wood.
Okay, is
Yeah,
it worth
this.
it?
Yeah, you don't.
Look, I split my units.
So the funny part is, you're still ahead in army, and if you had sacred sites, this would have been an easy win. But yeah, this is not gonna go well for you.
I thought I need to kill the trebuchet because okay, I thought that if I lose the red keep, I lose the building forever. I don't know what happens.
No, you can repair it, but in this case you would lose it forever because it's in front of his base, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
yeah,
I want you to pay
that's
attention. I want you to pay attention when this thing shoots. Okay.
I almost won this fight. I was actually pretty surprised because I thought I'm killing his army and then something was killing me.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was.
I think it's gonna start shooting at your archers. Okay, look at that. Look at the damage now the next shot. I think it's gonna shoot here.
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't realize. I thought I'm winning this.
So, I don't know if you know how buildings work, but they shoot at the closest targets.
Can you target fire?
So this, yeah, he's not target fire. This thing is just shooting your closest units, which are archers in this case. So yeah.
Damn, okay.
So like now you killed it, and now you can just repair. Now,
yeah, I didn't know.
Just so you know, keeps are used. You use stone to repair it. Okay. Landmarks, even if they're keep landmark like yours, you use wood to repair. Okay. So even though this is a stone building, it's a landmark, so he's using wood to repair it.
Does it cost a lot of wood?
I mean, yeah, like you don't want to repair this thing forever. You are losing a lot of resources. Like if you're holding sacred site or something, you're about to win, like yeah, you put everything to repair. Or if you can kill these soon, you repair it, but if you have no way of killing them, now you should have engaged, by the way. Because this thing is still dead.
Could I win this fight?
Yeah. Like right now, this is still dead. So he actually has like no damage. Now another thing that you need to know is this Great Wall. If it gets to repair to like 90% health, and you hit it with a ram and it goes down to 80%, he actually needs to fully repair it. So, do you know what I mean? Like, he's not constructing it where the building will complete, but it's gonna be damaged. He needs to actually fully repair it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it needs to be... Yeah, okay, I get it.
So, like, if you made a keep and it gets hit twice, the keep will finish and it will be 80% health. This building needs to fully complete so that it starts working again.
Yeah, okay, I had that issue with my red keep this game. Where I had it at like 99% health.
Yeah, so this red palace is like dead.
And
right?
it's not... Is it dead right now? I think it's alive right now.
No, it's dead. Look. It has no damage. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's interesting, yeah. So he has twice the amount of workers that died, okay. I thought I'm still like, I'm doing good in this game.
Yeah, so basically, not only, like, you're wasting wood, but it's actually not even working. Which I don't know if he realizes, because he could have pushed you. So again, look, this is the landmark that just shot you, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I should not be pushing.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it's like you took 3, like, really bad engages, so it's gonna.
I didn't know. I didn't
you.
know it's shooting, man. I didn't
Yeah. No, I know. It's a lot of new stuff. So, just to cover what China has regarding units, so they have archers, but they have Zuginu. Those are the guys that I told you that you thought are crossbows. They just shoot 3 attacks at the same time, but they are pretty much like archers. Then they have crossbows, then they have hand cannoneers.
Yeah,
Their
so
hand cannoneers have more range than any other civ, so they're actually OP as hell. They have palace guards. Palace guards are their men-at-arms, so they don't have men-at-arms. This is their men-at-arms.
Okay.
And their men-at-arms are different in they are a bit weaker, but they run way faster. So they're like people use mass palace guards sometimes to harass. Like they just send them everywhere to harass you. Then they have obviously Nest of Bees. And this landmark, Astronomical Cock Tower. What it does is it's a siege workshop, but all the siege has 50% extra HP. So their siege is very strong.
Only from this building? Or...
Yeah, only from this landmark.
So if they have like 2 siege workshops and this one, then they're gonna have some units that have more HP and so
Yeah. But this landmark is very strong for like just... That's why China usually focuses a lot on having a lot, like some or at least or a lot of Nest of Bees, because they're hard to kill because they have more HP.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
Yeah, let me see what else. I mean, other than that, so these granaries, by the way, usually China will put 3 granaries close to each other. So what they do is they give you 10% extra gathering in like this range.
I know.
Okay, you know, okay. Other than that, their town center and keeps shoot differently than other civs. So I don't know if you noticed, but they shoot hand cannon. So they do 28 damage per hit, but they attack way slower. Where your town center has a bow attack, but it shoots faster.
And it's just like that from the start of the game?
Yeah. So that's their unique thing. So for example, their hand cannon or their TC attack is a lot better against heavy armor units like knights or men-at-arms, but it's worse against like spearmen and archers. Because the normal TC shoots faster, so it like overkills less, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it. And also their towers, when you upgrade them with the first thing, they shoot hand cannon attack as well.
Okay, so the +1 armor versus range attacks is not that important versus them, is it?
Well, it is, because when you garrison the villagers, they shoot arrows.
Oh, okay.
But just because every TC, you know, shoots on its own. That's the part that's different. But if they garrison in the TC, they shoot arrows still.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not as... Like, it's important, but it's not as important as against other civs. Because, yeah. So if you reduce hand cannon, like, damage, you reduce it, but very little. So, yeah.
Okay. I learned a lot. Like, this was very helpful.
Oh.
Yeah, because... I mean, I had... like, when I figure out new game, I figure out, like, my own way, and I have, like, logic to everything I do. But in this game, people are telling me, like, I think I'm getting like a lot of very bad suggestions from the Twitch chat, you know? Like,
yeah.
Everybody are telling me, hey, just go castle, man, go castle. And I'm like,
don't listen to them.
It doesn't really make sense to me, honestly, because
I never listened to them. Look where I got, so.
Yeah, because I never listen to them. But sometimes there's like good players giving me tips. It's just hard to filter.
But yeah, the thing is, you don't know who the good players are, right? Like, you don't know who to listen and stuff. No, I mean, like, the thing is, people are trying to help, right? It's like...
Yeah.
They're trying to help.
I got a lot of good suggestions, of course, just... Like, I know when I played Stormgate or Zero Sphere, I know it's, like, much less complicated and it's much less people playing.
Yeah.
But in those games, I do everything on my own, right? Like, every single strategy I do on my own. And it's so much better than, like, just copying what other people are doing.
Yeah. You got, like, in AOE4, there's a lot of ways to do things, I guess, is the best way to put it.
But here, with how you speak about it like, it completely makes sense. Like, with French, you should just play feudal. It's so much better. I mean, the race is just made for feudal.
Yeah, because that's the strength. You have knights, you know, like, what you did, by the way, is actually a playstyle for a lot of other civs. Like, that's how a lot of other civs play. They make few units, they do pro scout, and then they age up. Because they don't have knights in feudal. So they can't stay in feudal. They gotta do something with it. Or
that
like HRE does this, but then they age up and get relics, because they get double gold from relics. So
and crossbows I get in castle, right?
Yeah. So no civ has crossbows in feudal age.
Yeah, but I don't need crossbows really, because I do knights already. I can deal with them.
So okay, so if the enemy is making mass spearman crossbow, you can make archers. If the enemy is making men-at-arms or knights as well, you should make crossbows.
Yeah, but like, you know, if I'm in feudal, I can still deal with that with just knights, right? Let's say this guy like rushed castle and is getting man of arm and crossbow. Man of arm and knights. Then
Yeah. So this is
I can deal with that.
So this is the thing. Castle Knights, compared to Feudal Knights, are actually not that much better. So, like, if you have 20 Feudal Knights against 10 Castle Knights, you will win. So, the idea behind French, like, prolonged Feudal is that even if the opponent ages up, they actually don't have an advantage over you because you have more units. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So, like,
because you have
other
twice
units-
as many units.
Right, so like the charge damage is something you need to learn how to use and abuse. Because if you do the charge damage every 20 seconds, you're getting way more DPS from your units. But also, like some civs, if you both don't have knights and you age up and you make knights, that's a big advantage, right? Because your army is just better. But if someone ages up versus you and goes knights, it's not that big of a deal, and there's a higher chance they're gonna run out of food that they're actually gonna beat your army.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, fast castling against French can work, but at the same time you can all get overwhelmed and just die. So it's a bit of a...
Okay, the way you charge, I just click like a unit very far back in their army. Is that
Yeah,
that
if you do
or-
it in melee, yeah.
Okay, and
You-
if I
Yeah, go
wait,
ahead.
and how do I dodge the spear from?
So you charge,
stunning?
and as you're about to hit, the spear will brace, and then you move back, and then you recharge.
Okay, and the charge it doesn't go on cooldown. I can do it again.
No, so charge, the way it goes on cooldown is after you're charging actively for like 12-13 seconds. So if you charge for 5 seconds, and then you stop, and you charge for another 7, it will go on cooldown.
Ah, cool. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So if you charge, and then interrupt it and charge again, you're fine.
Okay.
If you want, I can play French against. I can find someone to play French against in custom games, so you can ask questions while I play.
Yes. Oh my god, that would be the dream. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any higher-ish Conquer 3? China.
So the way I imagine.
Okay. Take China.
I mean, yeah, China is fine.
Pro scouts into whatever you want. Okay.
So Delhi would again be like a
Delhi's a
something
good
that's
civ at
very
the top level,
that's
but it's
something
pretty
is-
hard to play.
yeah. It'd be something that's like amazing if you get to late game with that.
Well, Delhi has elephants.
Sorry, giga late game.
Yeah, but they're also pretty good in the early stages.
I haven't played against an elephant yet. It's like a big horse, right?
Oh boy. Yeah,
What?
it's pretty strong.
It loses to spears though. It doesn't.
Loses is a bit of an overstatement. If you throw enough spears, it will die eventually. Yeah,
But they buffed it, I think, right? Buffed spears. And
yeah,
stuff.
they buffed it.
Okay. That's what you do, or do you do something else against elephants?
I mean, you can. There's 3 types of elephants, so it's like some you need spears, some you can do with crossbows, some you need bombards.
How do I recognize which kind is which?
Well, the ranged. Okay, so the ranged elephant you kill with melee units. The melee elephant you kill with ranged units.
The melee elephant I kill with ranged, and the ranged with melee.
Yeah, because the ranged elephants do or have more ranged armor.
Okay.
And
There's
the
so many,
melee,
like,
melee
hard
elephants are
counters.
like tanking. Like they have a lot of HP and they have melee armor.
Why
But
did you get house
spearmen-
on the right? Not because I saw you get a house usually next to the mine.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Just
okay.
place
But-
it, you know.
Okay.
Like as
Good
long as it's
coaching.
not blocking your stuff, it's fine.
I mean,
Is
that's
this-
how I usually got it. The
Is
house.
Discord stream fine, by the way? Like you can see stuff?
Yeah. No, it's perfect. You're not lagging when you do this?
No.
Okay. I was lagging pretty hard yesterday when I was streaming. I don't know why. Or the day before that. Here, for example, when the sheep are in the range of your TC, they cannot be taken away, right?
Yeah, so like this, they cannot be taken.
The moment they're in the like TC range. Actually,
Yeah.
they can be taken over on the like edge of it.
So you can also put it on a building. So if I put it on this, they cannot get taken next to that.
Okay.
So if the sheep is like this, like already it cannot be taken because it's running towards this. So if his scout comes, it cannot be taken.
Okay. What if it walks?
Actually,
from building to building.
Actually, well, if it walks like by clicking the building, you're fine. But I actually don't know if you're like manually walking, but I think it's fine still. I think there's some like, I don't know, aura, I guess, that works.
Okay, so far I would do it similar. Right now I would rally this one worker to food still, instead of meal. Because you don't need meal that early, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You can just make it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not a big deal.
And I make a house with the guy from gold, but that's correct or no?
No, I usually do it this way.
Okay, that's why you make it. You send it so early, so he can build both. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it like that. Now I want to see. So the sheep are probably gone. So I want to see his base layout, so I can see if I can harass or not. So food in the back, berries in the back. See Imperial Academy, like I told you, like going the other one is pretty bad. So his gold, his stone is here, which means his gold is here or here. This is close wood line. His far wood line is either here or here. So his gold is forward, so that's something I can harass. So in this case,
no, his gold is forward. Ah, because he's not doing back. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and he has another wood line, right? So his gold is probably exposed. So that's really good.
So you always have 2 wood lines, 1 gold mine, 1 berries, and 1 stone?
On Dry Arabia, yeah. So right now, what I can do...
Push the deer away.
Yeah, a lot of pro players will actually start pushing the deer towards their base.
Do you kill them or no? Just push them away, okay.
So you can do both.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
So this is pretty bad. It's not like game-ending bad, but pretty bad because I have knights and he has spearmen. So you don't... It's not good if the deer are on the same side, because that makes it very easy for him to pro scout. As a knight civ, you want the deer to be spread out.
Because your movement speed is faster.
Yeah, well, spearmen are like all... He can just stack the spearmen there and, you know...
Right, and if it's like 2 spearmen on the top and 1 spearman on the bottom, then you can kill the 1 spearman on the bottom, right?
Yeah. So it's easier to like go back and forth. By the way, I'm gonna try my best to speak while I talk, but I'm not the best at it. So. Like you can ask questions, but
you
yeah,
said speak right. Okay.
Yeah, speak. Yeah, exactly. That proves my point. But I'll try my best.
Is this a very good player you're playing against?
Corvinus? Yeah, he is. I don't know what rank he is now.
They're getting all the upgrades, cool. You get the gold mine upgrade also? Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, so usually you prioritize deer that are far away?
So it depends what city you play against, but like against him, because he's gonna make spearmen, I don't really wanna like fight on his side, because by the time I go there, he might have scouts already, and that might be or scouts spearmen already, so that might be hard to play against.
Yeah, would it be worth to send 1 scout into like the closest deer park to just get like deer as fast as you possibly can?
Yeah, so I have 2 here, and I have 2 on the bottom, and I took 1 on his side.
Okay.
So what I want now is I want to try and yoink or prevent his deer, but then try to stake them. So this is pretty much not gonna happen for me. He's killing them. He's preparing them. So he went for Song Dynasty first into Pro Scouts.
So he has the keep building also now?
Yeah. So he went Song Dynasty first into Pro Scouts. So now you want to move. You want to move the workers to deer. It's very important.
It's not easy though, right? Because like I don't see the carcasses. Like I don't know where I should move my workers usually. Like I try to put them on deer, but it's like not so easy.
So right now I can potentially.
Is that worth it? The second wood something.
Oh, that was a house.
A house, okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah. So sort of told me to always put houses on the gold mine because it's like the most efficient. Does that make sense?
Well, if I need gold, no, right? You put it, so like, if I have too much wood, I'll just build with wood villager, right? Because it makes sense.
Okay, it's just to that because the economy is difficult, so you guys just optimize like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
because
like, my
it's
eco is
hard
really
to get
good
it
now.
perfect. Yeah, but it's hard to get it perfect always. So
Yeah.
okay. Getting some archers, two. You have 2 archeries, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that like standard? Like you make 2 archeries?
Oh
or-
yeah, I want to make sure I have enough units.
But you don't get second stable.
I will eventually. Just my eco is not good for it right now.
Yeah, so you would start rather with like 2 archeries rather than 2 stables and 1 archery. Okay. Okay, just easy. So he's getting horses. They're very bad versus knights, yeah?
Yeah, but
Not-
they kill archers, so.
The scouts don't really help, besides giving vision. Or they block a bit, I guess.
But they kill the enemy scouts pretty well.
So they're just fighting for the deal.
So now he's killing my archers, but the horsemen are way more expensive than the archers. So now, like, if I keep my knights alive, and we trade everything else, like, that's fine.
Now this looks good for sure. For me. Because
this is pretty
the
good.
horsemen are like twice as expensive as the archers, right?
I mean, they're 100 food, and archers are much cheaper on food, so
Yeah,
I'm fine
30
with that
food.
kind of trade. So, right now, he got the deer. I got my deer. We basically took even amounts, but because he made so many units, he cannot go castle now. If he goes castle now, he's dead. So, you remember what I told you, kind of want to keep your opponent in, like, feudal age? So he is now stuck in feudal age for a bit. Oh my god, how the fuck?
You're getting the berry upgrade, is that...
Yeah.
It's a bit early,
I
right?
just have
It's not
resources,
necessary.
it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so just making units, right? You're making knights now, or you stop making units?
I'm making units still.
Okay.
Like, my army is way
making
better than his. If he ages up, I'm just gonna go for the kill. Like, he took pretty bad fights. Versus
Yeah,
French,
the
you need to
economy-
take the decisive fights. You can't just, like, trade. So I can do this. I can just send a few knights to chase him so I don't have to bother with it.
Yeah. Now blacksmith is finished. We get... Oh, you get archery. Yeah, upgrade first instead of the armor.
Yeah.
Because he has no archers.
Yeah.
Okay. If he had archers, then you would get the other one.
Ah, yeah.
And you prioritize knights over archers?
Where the fuck did he get that?
I guess. Yeah, I mean this looks so much better than my games.
So now I can be like, okay, I'm gonna continue with this pressure, and I'm just gonna age up behind it.
Okay, why age up? Because you feel like you cannot kill him.
Because the longer I stay here, is I'm just all-inning. But if
Yeah.
I start transitioning, then... Okay, so see? Look, I'm not doing it, I'm just causing idle time right now. So he might go
Yeah.
for a siege, and if he does, I can just quickly kill it.
And if he doesn't pull it that fast as he did, you can just dive and kill some workers.
Yeah.
So he needs to pull pretty early. Okay.
So now I can do one of these.
You build it with many workers? I usually build it with one.
It depends. So now I can just cancel Q. So I'm canceling Q because I feel like I'm doing enough damage already.
Okay, you
leave
cancel
these
your
in
army
black.
production just to age up now quick.
Yeah.
Use the kid up for workers. Okay, yeah, this is looking nice. Now he needs to engage you or he's gonna lose a building. Or you just do that. Yeah, this looks so much better. And you're even aging up behind it.
So you kill the scouts with your archers. Do you know why? So that
Because,
knights don't waste damage on the scouts.
Alright, it's just efficient damage.
Yeah. So now we can move out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just efficient damage. Yeah. Makes sense. Because otherwise the archers would be what? Shooting what?
Yeah, knights, which is.
Yeah, you're just doing nothing.
So now I go Royal Institute because I can end this game.
Yeah, and now you have how many workers can you... Okay, you have like 40 workers. Well, you told me 40 workers is not enough for a Royal Institute.
Yeah, but I am in position, like, really good spot to end the game. So, like, I have a lot of pressure right now. I'm on 50 workers.
And so you're gonna do a timing with Royal Bloodlines?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're just gonna not make knights, make just archers, just so you save up gold for Bloodlines, or?
So I'm gonna stop making archers because I don't have a lot of them. So this is one of those where I can just stop making archers or not even upgrade them because I don't have a lot of them.
Okay, so you just stick to knights, but you have not enough gold to make the upgrade, the Royal Bloodlines.
Fine.
And make knights at the same time. Okay, you make it. Okay. Yeah, I mean you're lacking out. I guess. And you just don't make archers anymore?
So this is what you can do. You can do stuff like this. You do a charge and you just run back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have enough resources to support to support double monasteries, so I'll just go one.
Oh, you're going monastery now. Okay. So you're not going... Wait, are you going all in or not? I thought
No,
you were
I
going
am,
in.
but like getting monastery is like you're just extending your economy a little bit. Like it's still important to get relics. Like just because you're all in doesn't mean that you should just ditch like completely certain things, right?
Okay, I thought we would ditch everything here. Definitely. Yeah, but there's a lot to get. Because you need still blacksmith upgrades.
Not really, because he doesn't have ranged units, and I don't have a lot of archers, so I don't need plus weapon damage, because crossbows don't benefit as much from it.
Oh, from like class 1 range, they don't benefit from it that much, because they have more damage.
They
right?
do higher damage, yeah.
Okay. And crossbows cost same as knights, yeah? Like food and gold.
No, it's cheaper. It's 80
Yeah, but I mean the same type of resource. They don't
Yeah.
cost
So
wood.
that's why I don't have anything like on
wood.
on wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this. I like this switch up into crossbow. That's cool. But there's a lot of like crossbow upgrades. You don't get them from Royal Institute? Or
Not
are you
yet.
gonna get them?
Like I don't have a lot of crossbows, so getting them now is not a lot of value.
But you will get it
Yeah, sure.
before you attack.
So right now, I'm keeping an eye on the food sources, like where he has stuff. Like I have berries here. If he's on the front berries, I'll go for that soon. Now he's
So right now you're just playing for resources. All the time, all game long you play for just resources.
Yeah,
resources.
so now it's like whoever runs out of food first is going to be in a very bad spot.
Whoever runs out of... Okay, yeah.
Mainly food, yeah.
And does he get farms already? Are you getting farms soon?
No, not
Or
yet.
just...
No, I'm still
berries?
committing. Yeah, I still have berries, so I'll just commit to that. I'm going to slowly get a keep.
Would you get tower on the berries on the right?
No, I mean, I can do one of these, but because I've been like super aggro, he actually had to keep his knights back at home. So you can check like right now. You can put some patrol units to make sure he doesn't like get random resources, but I can check his stone. No stone. We'll keep this guy to check later. So now I can get like the melee armor for crossbows or something.
So, general question, like, you always play to your civilization strength, right?
Yeah.
Like generally speaking, you don't play like for mind game even. Like you don't play macro with French. You don't play
Scouting in
Rush
AOE4
with,
is a lot easier. Like, so it's very hard. Oh my god.
like you kind of know what they're gonna do, right? Like you know if you play versus Chinese, they're gonna play for like macro.
Yeah,
probably,
kinda.
right?
But some matchups China can all in. So it's like.
So some matchups, okay, but they are gonna be like, okay, I get it. And with like Mongols, you know they're gonna like all in you pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, Mongol is like gonna do trade, or they're gonna do like, you know, tower rush, stuff like that. It's like more common. It's not decisive, but it's more common, I guess.
This is not looking super pretty, to be honest. I don't know.
So now,
It looks like close fight.
this is a lot of food still. I'm surprised. Now we can go second town center.
Or second TC. You go second TC before keep? Usually?
Yeah. Why not?
I just yeah. Which one is better?
Because I'm,
because
like, I'm
keep
not-
makes you
The
makes
thing is, I
production
don't
cheaper.
make keeps for defense. I just make it to produce more units. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's cheaper, 20% cheaper, right? So it's pretty nice.
So he's on the bow right now. I would like to push that.
And you pretty much always make villagers, right? Like never, not even for a second you
No,
stop
yeah,
making
you
them.
always. So now I should start transitioning to farms very, very, very soon.
Okay, some night run-bys. Like if you were a god gamer, would you like literally always have a night running in his base?
I mean, sure, you know. But sometimes it's like you can harass, but then you kind of overdo it, you know, and then you lose everything. So right now, I'm checking if he has farms or not. Okay, so he's transition. So it's the same timing. You see how close like the high level games are? We're playing two different civs. We're transitioning to farms at the same time.
Yeah.
We're gonna push this.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense, makes sense. And now you already have like a setup in the top right to get farms there too. Because you farm berries there.
Yeah.
Kind of
Like right now, you can just set up farms like in the back of your base.
And you're not mining gold. Is that because there's just no gold close?
So right now he's going spearman crossbow. Okay, like I don't need to scout it. I know this it's most likely happening. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just transitioning to horseman crossbow or even crossbow archers, because right now I need wood to transition
that's
to
really
farms.
cool. That's really cool. Yeah. So you're just making
Oh, he's still
non-armored
making
units
some
now.
knights, okay.
You make like non-armored units that are good against non-armored units.
Yeah.
But you're still making crossbows. Are you
Yeah.
upgrading
Crossbows
or
are just
archers
very
also?
strong, but if I went for archers, I wouldn't have what's it called? I wouldn't have wood to transition to farms.
Ah, yeah. Okay, makes sense. 50 guys on the wood. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, your economy is like, your management of economy is like actually pretty sick. Compared to what I do. This is clean.
So I know he's trying to harass there.
We've got 22 minutes into the game. You upgrade towers sometimes?
Yeah, but I'd rather get other resources.
just do this, okay. Yeah, so your economy is like giga booming right now because you're making 2 villagers at a time, you're making hundreds of farms.
Yeah, so my read of this game is that I am ahead on villagers quite a bit because I don't think he has all this on 2TC.
But the game like super slowed down right now. I feel like there's not much happening for the past couple of minutes, right? It's kinda chilling.
Still going.
Yeah, but it's like kinda chilling.
Look at this. This is where the game falls apart for him. See that?
Oh, the horsemen, man. They're sick. They're good against artillery, against like siege.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the knights just... Yeah, it's insane to deal with, yeah? It's so hard to deal with those run-bys. Do you want to have those units somehow not on one hotkey? Like your main army. It's fine?
You see that? We're gonna put shit in the corner there.
So you keep them on one hotkey, this army, and then you just like manually control during the fight?
Yeah, because right now it's important to just be everywhere rather than...
Yeah, okay, makes sense, exactly, yeah. Because I was struggling so much with trying to like have like a main army with 3 different control groups, but then it's so hard for me to split and play on a couple sides. And that makes sense to me. But how to say, the formations are fucking annoying though.
Yeah.
Like this type of stuff right now, where the crossbows just stay behind your horses like that. A bit annoying, but...
So now I feel in good position to start going for some stone to get some keeps around the map. Oh, you can do stuff like this.
What's that? Just move command
Just
and then...
shift click. Ooh.
What's that? Oh, siege workshop, cool. Instant. Are the horses very good against villagers? Yeah, they are.
Yeah. They're really good for raiding in general.
But they get absolutely destroyed by spears. So, wait. What exactly is the knight better at? It's because it's armor, so it's better with archers.
I mean,
yeah?
it just deals more damage against units in general.
Yeah. But besides that, like, what's the point of making knights?
I mean, it does more damage, it's tankier, but it's more expensive, so...
It's just a better horse, that's it.
Yeah, I guess. It's a bit slower.
You make trebuchet?
Yeah.
And that's the unit? You don't make some other siege?
I mean, right now I can't really make any other siege. So this is a pretty good position to put the Red Palace, because I'm gonna siege that base.
Is the Red Palace higher range than a castle?
No, but I can use it to protect my thing. To protect my treads. So you see right here, I'm gonna do these kinds of run-bys, and I'm gonna work on this gold. Or, yeah, breaking the gold at the same time.
Yeah, those run-bys is something I'm missing right now. Like, I should do more of
So
them.
my horsemen are like 80 food, so they're very, very cheap to do.
Yeah, do you have all the upgrades from like blacksmith that makes your
Yeah, I have...
production and
Yeah.
production faster too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch this. Watch the villagers die now to Red Palace.
Yeah, just one at a time.
So watch the Red Palace now shooting at the kid. Do you see how much damage he's doing?
Yeah, it's pretty... Damn!
Look.
What the fuck? So do you usually, like, in a real game, do you usually use Red Palace to break a keep? Like, exactly like you
Nah,
did
I mean,
here.
I do it more
It's
for
like
the
common.
gold, but...
But if they have, let's say you have 1 gold on the left, 1 gold on the right, and on the right they put a keep. You would, instead of getting red keep on the left, you would contest the one on the right.
I mean, I just did it here to
Makes sense,
protect
or?
the trips.
Okay, yeah,
Because,
but you made the traps to destroy the keep. And honestly, actually, why did you make the traps if the keep itself destroys it? Or the red palace destroys it itself?
Because you can just repair this, but this 100% guarantees a kill. So he's gonna be raiding here. Let's go there. It's dead.
Because with this DPS that you just showed, I thought maybe they cannot repair. And wouldn't the repair be too expensive to sustain?
Yeah, but he still gets the gold, right? So
Oh,
TCs,
okay,
when you get the red palace, TC get the arbalist upgrade too.
You just keep doing run-bys. He has so many spears. You would like to have archers here, right? Or no?
Yeah, you can, but I need to get double upgrades now. The thing is, crossbows are still good against spears. I know it's weird, but they just have a lot of, they just do a lot of damage.
Yeah, so for example, when you have like all the crossbow upgrades, it's like it's annoying to do transition to archers, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes you can, but sometimes it's like, eh.
Yeah, it's like not worth it because it's just to get like couple thousand resources worth of upgrades for the archers. A lot, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. I would never. That's how I do it in StarCraft. Like I would never try to like do couple unit compositions that require different upgrades. You know, like I usually commit into one style.
Yeah.
Like even if I see like okay, it would be nice to do something else.
So
Like if I want to switch up, in StarCraft, for example, I would play with no upgrades whatsoever for anything. You know, I would just do vanilla units.
So this looks pretty sketchy, by the way, but he is still in H3, so he's heavily committing to this. And I got all my military upgrades. So now the longer time passes.
How is he still in H3?
Well, he's H3 because that's why he has so many units. So remember, I killed a shit ton of villagers, right? Like a shit ton. You'll see on the graph later. So even though this looked like a very even game, if he doesn't like do massive damage there, he's dead. So this whole time, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I controlled the sacred sites the whole time without any units on them actively. So I'm just getting like passive gold income from the sacred sites. And now the sacred sites is 8 minutes. If it's around 6 minutes, I can actually just all in on the sacred sites, which means like putting keeps and shit on the sacred sites and kind of all in. Neither of us scouted the relic on the top. So if you look at, I don't think he had a second TC, no. So he was full all in. So the reason you're gonna realize this you're very far away from this, right? But I knew that he was on 1 TC because of how many units he had in castle. It's not possible, basically. It's like, you know, when you play StarCraft, it's like, you know that at 5 minutes he cannot have fucking 50 battlecruisers, right? It's the same concept here. Like, I know that he cannot constantly produce workers and that many units and get relics at the same time. Like, it's just not feasible. But I was on 2 TC, so if you look at the economy, you can see this is where I put my second TC. So it's like, again, the game might have looked close.
And the line is not perfectly straight. Is it because like you kind of forget to make workers, or why is it like
this one?
Like that? Yeah.
I actually don't know, but it should be, but maybe not. Maybe I lose them and then it flatlines instead of growing. I'm not actually sure because it's very tiny.
Because at H4 it again increases your speed of making.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, right, but I also lost villagers here, so I'm not sure if it's that. Because, yeah, it happens right after second TC and right after another TC. Actually, that's interesting. I'm not sure. So the reason I put TC here, by the way, is because it has an arbalist upgrade, and I didn't have enough keep stone for keep, so I just put TC to defend. So as French, you can use TCs to defend. You can see here.
Wait.
Look, it has 10 attack, the main TC, but it also has 42 damage from Arbalist. That's because you build Red Keep. Yeah, so Red Palace, sorry. Red Palace has the Arbalist attack that I told you about, right? But when you build Red Palace, it also gives all your town centers and all your keeps the Arbalist attack.
Okay, well, what is the Arbalist attack exactly? Like, what does it do?
It hits for very, very...
So now it shoots... So your TC now shoots...
So this is my keep.
And...
The keep now shoots for 14 times 3 plus 42 with Arbalist.
Okay, and
plus all the stuff you garrison.
And show me the TC now. So now it shoots with bow for 10 and
Arbalist, yeah. So he was fighting here. Okay. So he was fighting under double TC, shooting Arbalist and the keep. And then when he destroyed that, he entered a triangle of TC and double keep and got mowed down.
Okay, so
you saw I had way less units than him, right?
Yeah, so you made that TC just like reactively here?
Yeah. I didn't need more villagers. So my eco is 132, so I probably stop at 150-ish.
Yeah, but you would prefer keep, right? Or no?
Yeah, so I had 450 stone when he was pushing here, so I made a keep. Or made a TC, but if I had enough for keep, I would just put keep here.
Yeah, makes sense. Nice, that's good.
Yeah. But yeah, this game was pretty active, and these are like the best civs. So the reason I was like, laughing when you say, "Can you play English?" Like English, he would have been dead pretty fast. Because again, China is like, basically, I would say China is probably, I mean, it's definitely in the top 5. I don't know where I would put it exactly, but surprisingly, there's even more OP civs than China. So if you look at economy. Like I'm in a good spot, right?
Yeah.
Like my food income was crazy too. Like I lost some village, or there were some idle here, but I had like 61 on farms.
Yeah, no, this game looked very nice.
So
very good.
a lot of
you
the
didn't
times...
have the night upgrade, the last night upgrade.
No, because I had no knights. I'm just on horse.
Oh, because you switched. And this why did you switch to horsemen instead of knights?
Okay, so one of the ways you can age up or get upgrades. So, okay, look at it this way. If you go feudal, you make knights because they're better than horsemen, right? And you have access to them. When you age up to castle, you upgrade your knights, you make a few more knights. When you see the game is stabilizing, you stop making knights, you go horsemen, so that you can use the gold that you use for your knights, you can use it for crossbows and upgrades. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because you cannot upgrade shit and you cannot go imperial if
you can't do. You don't have gold. So right now, I got horseman upgrade immediately and the crossbow upgrade because I'm still making crossbows. I'm still making horsemen, and with all the other gold, I can now get the other imperial upgrades without actually mining a lot of gold, right?
Okay, is this like meta right now, the horseman crossbow? Or,
I mean,
or would you
kinda, yeah. Like this is how you play with French, but other civs have other stuff. Like one of the civs, HRE, Holy Roman Empire, you can actually go full melee comp. Like he did, you can do just full melee comp with HRE, and it's very good. And it's very strong. You just get fucking babooned everywhere.
Okay, this game was really nice. I learned a lot. Like this is good stuff. I will come back to this. Are you gonna make a YouTube video from this?
I might, listen. I might.
If you put this on me, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, actually, sort of. You're gonna be what?
I will be rewatching this game. This was like really nice.
Yeah, I probably will, because I think it's good content and people enjoy it. Actually, sort of asked me to coach him as well.
Nice.
So,
you should do
but he was
double
like,
coaching. I'll be watching that.
Yeah, but he was like, let me get a bit better, because I think, sort of played already before. So it's like, I don't need to explain to him the basics. It's just like...
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, like, I actually didn't realize, but sort of didn't play... I think he didn't play the new expansion, because he was saying on stream, like, he never played JD before. And I was like, oh shit, he probably quit before that. So he doesn't know the 6 new civs that came out since. The queue times, by the way, at the Conk 3 are very slow, to say the least. I've been playing Abbasid because we have a tournament where... you would like that tournament, actually. It's called, like, One Trick Pony, so every player only plays one civ the whole tournament. You can actually watch that, because we have 16 players, And the way we did it is the lowest ranked players in tournaments drafted or picked civs first.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
That's
so like
actually
seed 16 picked like the best civ and then, you know, so on. So I got stuck with the most dog shit fucking civ.
Which one do you have?
It's Abbasid. It's like literally, it was the only civ I didn't want. Because I don't actually play it and it sucks. And I got it, but no.
By the way, I had this situation yesterday. I was playing ladder, and obviously I always speak French, but I went into a game and I got picked Abbasid for some reason. Is that like a cheat or is this?
Wait, you played?
Does this ever happen?
Wait, you picked?
I pick French always, and then I go into a game. It's loading screen, and it's like you play Abbasid.
Was it a custom game or a ladder game?
No, ladder game.
Really?
Yeah.
So apparently okay, people are saying it could be a bug, but I also read on Reddit there is a hack where someone picks your civ. But I have never met someone doing that.
Yeah, I was thinking like, how did this happen? You know, but
Yeah, apparently it's a hack. That's wild. Okay, do you know?
I was trying to play the game for like 1 minute. I was like, no, bro, I left.
Do you know about the website AOE4 World?
I think I think I do.
Okay, it's like it has so much info on it, like match history. So let me show you something.
Okay, I'm watching.
Okay, so on ranked leaderboard, you can click like on Twitch here for everyone's like links and shit. If you go on the esports and then tournaments, you have link of all the tournaments. There's even like win rates and stuff you can look at. So like if you go like this tournament we had recently, yada yada.
Yeah.
Now you have leaderboard stats. Now the best part is what I want to show you.
But I wish we had this in StarCraft. I don't understand.
Dude, there's so... Look, watch this. You ready?
Yeah, like I'm so impressed. Like since I joined
Watch
AOE, like it's
Watch
insane.
this. This is all the matchups. So this is Order of the Dragon. This is French. So you can see all the matchups, the win rates and stuff. And you can sort it by Conqueror 4, Conqueror... So you can do like Conqueror 4. And it gives you the win rates for current civs. And you can even search up win rates by maps and stuff, right? Obviously, these are ladders, so it's not, you know, I wouldn't take them 100% serious.
Yeah, you don't care about this really.
Yeah, like Japanese is like second worst, but it's actually one of the strongest civs in tournaments, you know, so it's like, but it's still cool to look at. Now this thing, was it tools? So there's a counter calculator, apparently, I don't know what that is. Oh, you should get this, streamer overlay. It shows like the rank and stuff at the top. It's pretty cool. Twitch video finder is super big.
I think somebody linked this to me already, like the Twitch video finder, and I could search even for French. I could, for example, search for French game, and above like 1,600 MMR, and I would see like your game, for example. Yeah,
now,
this stuff is insane.
There's I mean build orders, whatever. You can make your own build orders, so you can see like this shit. There's ages, which ages open first. So you can have looks good, whatever. So you can practice like here, like the hotkeys and stuff.
Ah, cool one.
So you can, yeah, it's pretty cool. So there's like advanced levels and shit like that. So there's that. Yeah, Twitch video finder is like you pick any civ, so you can go.
Oh, but
China.
the hotkey practice, like I have my all custom hotkey, so I cannot use this, right?
I think you can change the hotkeys on the thing.
That would be crazy.
No, I think you can, because it asks you which hotkeys are you using, but I'm actually not sure. So
Yeah,
you
but
select
okay.
China, French, and then above 1.6k elo. And once you click it, it's going to show you only like games from that elo. And then you can watch both POVs, which is pretty cool. I don't know why it's working.
Somebody linked this already to me.
Yeah.
I used it. It's amazing. Yeah.
There's this, which you will find useful, and this.
Yeah. Somebody linked all of this to me.
Okay, so you saw it. So it's like you can see how many villagers you need exactly to produce like out of one stable, one TC.
Do you use that yourself?
No. But it's pretty useful, I would say. There's the Beasty number. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Discovered the number of opponents that stand in between you and Beasty. Okay, let's check you out, Elazer.
Wait, check.
So this is called Beasty number. I don't know which one you are. I guess this one.
What's that? What's
So
Beasty number?
this is how many players, I don't know how to explain, between you and me. So your Beasty number is 4. So for example, you have beaten Vandad. Vandad has beaten A3 Enjoyer. A3 Enjoyer has beaten JKS. And JKS has once beaten me. So you're 4 players from, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh yeah, so here's the thing. So it loaded up. So you can see like all the top players. You can see their elo and shit. It's super useful, especially if
Wait,
you're learning.
so put some like very bad player there. I want to see their Beasty number.
Very bad player. Okay.
Get some very.
4.
I wonder how much is like a standard one.
Okay. Wait, why is it not?
I mean, it's gonna be like 0 if you put that.
It's not working for Mariner. I don't know why. Okay, Skybros is pick me. Okay, there you go. 4 as well.
Yeah, I guess 4 or 5 is gonna be like normal, even if you're very bad, right?
Yeah, because it's like as long as, so all the games are tracked. So as long as a player has beaten the player 1 time, Big Shale.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's insane, like that you guys have like sites like this.
Dude, this
That's
site is like
crazy.
the best website like ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
this is like insane. Actually
Like,
insane.
dude, they have all this. Look at this. Watch this shit. Where is it? Where's the French? So you can go like Explorer French. You have all the look at this. All the upgrades, all the bonuses. There's like videos connected to French. There's like
Yeah,
how
I
much
mean-
like look at this.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I wish like even games like Dota, I don't think they have something this good. They have like Dota buff and stuff, which is pretty sick, but
Bro,
I don't know if it's this
AOE4
sick.
World is like, they're legit. They're like the best. Like genuinely, like I've played a bunch of games. It's like insane how many like stats and things they
Yeah,
have.
who's working on this? That's like
Chads. Actually, one of the guys that works on it is a mod in my chat and a friend of mine. We call him Cuss Chad.
But is it a lot of people working on this?
4.
4 people, okay.
From what I
Okay.
know, right, Cascade? I think it's 4. But yeah, they track you. You know, you can open like match histories too, right? Which like all the when units were built and all that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 3. He says it's 3 people, but only he is active. So I guess 1. It's crazy though, like how much shit there is. It's fucking wild. So
Looks amazing.
yeah.